Guys, here's how I was able to set 19 sales calls for my brand new offer in a single 24-hour period without doing a single piece of outreach, without even using a single outreach team member or software, all from a single Instagram post, guys. Do you know how powerful this stuff is? And stick around to the end because I'm actually going to give you the exact script, exact template, exact follow-up messages that I use to actually set this up. So if you've got a personal brand or a consulting business or an agency, or if you've just got any of those combined and you just want to make money online, set up sales calls and you're struggling to set up sales calls, definitely follow this video because I'm gonna give you, like I said, the scripts, the templates, the follow-up messages, the entire thread and how it went down. So first and foremost, guys, let's actually just quickly throw some proof up on the screen. I'm gonna put like a video up of my actual, Acuity scheduling. I use Acuity scheduling, by the way, to actually set up the calls. And all those purple calls you can see, as you can see on my calendar right now, currently at the time I'm recording this, there's 20 appointments. And all of these came from one single Instagram post that I wrote one time. It was literally just a single Instagram post, guys. And I copied and pasted it to LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, kind of like community section, and just put it on my Instagram story. Is absolutely insane. Now, how on earth is this possible? First and foremost, guys, you need to understand that personal branding is the most important business you can possibly start. The reason why I say that is because if you can create a personal brand, it allows you to build up an audience. Now, the way how I've been able to do this is not just from this one day though, guys. What you're seeing is the tip of the iceberg. What you guys need to do is start building your own audiences and cultivate your own audiences. And I've been building up my own audience now for maybe what? I've been on YouTube for like 5 years on and off, trying to drop 3 videos a week. I probably should be more consistent with that, and I'm definitely going to be more consistent with that in 2023 because the most important thing you can actually be investing your time in, honestly, genuinely is, because when you can build your own audience, it builds your own credibility, trust, and just overall name as a whole. And that name can't actually be taken away from you because it's actually you as the business. People buy into Montel Gordon and they'll buy into you as well if you have a brand. Now, by the way, guys, this doesn't have to be like a consulting business. You can actually do this for your agency as well. As in, I've actually had people come through my actual YouTube channel, like actual real estate agents come through my YouTube channel, booking a call with me and then actually become an actual client. I've also done this on LinkedIn as well, guys. So it's all about building an audience and then cross-pollinating to a second audience. Here's what I mean by that. First of all, the strategy works like this. You want to actually use something like YouTube. YouTube is the #1 platform to start a personal brand on, especially YouTube and YouTube Shorts. YouTube Shorts are kind of like, the way how I see it is like your short form content is going to feed into your longer form content. Your longer form content is the thing that actually gets you sales calls and people booking in and actually building a lot of trust, whereas your short form content gets you that initial attention. So you drop a lot of short form content, people keep seeing your name over and over and over again. Eventually they start clicking onto your channel and checking out your longer form stuff, and they become fans or even just an audience. I don't really like calling people fans. I don't think that's a really cool word to use, but they start subscribing to your channel. Once that happens, because you've got other handles in your description, such as my Instagram, people will then start following you and actually watching your day-to-day. And because I've just been posting day-to-day stuff, just honestly, I don't even think this is a strategy. This is just me being so friggin' open and transparent. I literally just share everything on like what my goals are. I do Q&As on there. I show you behind the scenes of certain things, just behind the scenes of like my daily routines and what I'm working on and planning and all that sort of stuff on my actual Instagram stories. And then people actually, DM me and conversate with me on there. So I see YouTube as a way to build up trust over long periods of time. This does take a long time to grow, guys, so this is not something that you can just start straight away. But well, you can start straight away, but I do recommend starting it straight away because it does take a long time to grow. And the funny thing is though, even though it takes a long time to grow, it grows over time and becomes better and better and better. And because it grows over time, you build more trust. You can actually start what I like to call cross-pollinating your social media platforms. AKA right now I'm gaining maybe like 10 to maybe even 30, 40 Instagram follows every single day, which is absolutely nuts, guys. Like my Instagram is growing so freaking quick that I'm pretty sure we'll be at like 10K followers in the next maybe 5 weeks, 6 weeks, something like that, maybe even less than that. I think I'm at like 9.2K Instagram followers. So go check out my Instagram right now and see what it's at right now, and let me know what it says in the comment section. But right now it's actually growing just crazily, and I'm not running any ads. I'm not doing any outreach or anything like that yet. I plan on implementing those, coming up, within probably this month or next month. But honestly, guys, this is insane. 19 calls, and again, I'm just going to quickly show you on screen right now what the actual message was. So I think it was just along the lines of like, I've got 7 spots open for anybody who's looking to build out their own agency or consulting business, because that's what my agency is now doing, guys. I've come to the realization that you can start thinking 3D. Everybody thinks like this. And again, I've made loads of videos on this previously. So if you go back on my channel, and I've been thinking about making this transition for a long, I think it's probably been 9 months, something like 10 months or something crazy like that. I think it was like May 2022 I'll be talking about this, or even April 2022, making the transition going from done for you to done with you. Done with you is kind of like a combination between giving people frameworks and consulting, as well as helping them implement certain things. I know that a lot of people want my help with that, like very, very, very badly. So why am I fight? That's literally like listening to the market. Susie's telling me that Susie wants this. Again, if you guys aren't familiar with the channel, you probably have no idea what I'm talking about, but I have this saying that like you should find out what Susie wants for lunch and then give Susie what she wants for lunch, instead of guessing what Susie wants for lunch. Go and ask Susie what she genuinely wants for lunch and just offer her that. And a lot of people have just been asking me, Montel, can you help me with this thing? Can you help me build out a personal brand? Can you help me build a consulting business? Can you help me build an agency? So I said to myself, you know what? I've got the tools, the frameworks, the knowledge, the experience, the pretty much everything to help somebody with that. And here's what I've also noticed as well, guys. This is something a lot of people won't tell you. When you do done for you and then you do done with you, people will actually get better results with the done with you program. Here's why. When somebody's doing something for you, aka if you give a man a fish, if you keep giving a man a fish every single day and he's eating that way, aka you're running Facebook ads for an e-commerce brand. Let's say you're doing that, you're actually doing the ads for them. That basically means you're the expertise, then the actual e-commerce brand doesn't actually know how to run their own ads, so you're doing it for them, instead of them learning themselves. So it's like you're just giving them something, and as long as you're working with them or working for them, or working together, that's when they'll get results. But the moment you step out of their business as an agency, this e-commerce brand goes back to not being able to run ads. But if you was to give them the tools, the frameworks, the teachings, the consulting, the knowledge, the methodologies for how to actually run Facebook ads themselves, then they would actually learn a skill that they would actually be able to use for a lifetime. It's that cliche saying that everybody says, if you give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day. But if you can teach a man how to fish, he'll eat for a lifetime. Right now, I have students that will never, ever, ever go broke ever again. The reason for that is because I've taught them how to start businesses from completely scratch, how to build personal brands, how to build their own agencies. I've given them the tools, the frameworks, the mindsets, the methodologies, and now they'll never need my help ever again. I probably can just help them one time over a period of maybe like 4 weeks, 6 months or whatever it is, and just show them what to do. And now they can just take it themselves. If I teach them how to get client number 1 and 2 and 3, they can get clients number 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They can rinse and repeat the process over and over and over again. That's why I'm a big advocate now of going from done for you to done with you. Imagine if I came into your agency and just started like doing your outreach for you and actually just trying to get you clients that way. Well, you probably would get clients and whatnot, but as soon as I stopped helping you get clients, you'd go back to like not being able to get clients unless you stole all my scripts and my strategies and systems. But then again, why don't I just teach you those systems instead of you having to steal them? You know what I'm trying to say? So instead of giving somebody something, like just doing something for somebody, I'm actually gonna give you the frameworks. Instead of giving you the fish, I'm gonna teach you how to fish. That's basically what I've been transitioning into with my consulting / personal brand agency. It's funny because I can't pin down exactly what it is what we're doing, because it's a plethora of things that we're doing. Everybody's unique, everybody has their own niche that they want to get into, and everybody has their own unique angle, because I'm helping a lot of people start their consulting businesses, agencies. Anyway guys, that was the actual post I posted. I'll probably throw it on the screen again. That was the actual Instagram post. I took that same Instagram post, copied and pasted it word for word, and put it out there on my Facebook as like an actual Facebook status. I put it out there on my LinkedIn. I put it out there on my actual YouTube community section. I put it on my Instagram story, and it actually was able to generate 19 actual sales calls. Now, even if you did this, right, and you got your own audience and you were selling maybe, I don't know, a 2K program, for example, or some sort of 2K offer, for example, 2K each person, even if you was only to close like a quarter of these people, that's still 10K right there. That's 5 people, well, around roughly like 4 to 5 people that you could close. And that's anywhere between 8 and 10K. If you got a 50% close rate, you're looking at a lot of money right there. It's like 20, it's like 20K or something. Like we'll round it off to like 20 calls. Take 20 calls, close half of them, that's 10 people at 2K each, that's 20K right there. All from posting an Instagram post. I don't think you understand how powerful this is, guys. People that are doing 100 outreach per day don't even set this many meetings in a single day. People that are doing 200 outreach, 300 outreach per day aren't even setting this meetings. You'd have to have a 10% meeting book rate to actually compete with me. If you've got like a 10% meeting book rate, you would need to be between 200, 190 to 200 outreach per day. And most people don't get a 10% meeting book rate. They're getting maybe a 1 to 3%. If you get a 1% meeting book rate, that's actually good. As in, like, if you send 100 emails and set one meeting, that's actually genuinely good. Most people don't even get that. They get like a 0.5% or like even 0.25%. So you actually have to send like 400 emails just to get one meeting. I'm not even joking, guys. These are actual real statistics, like genuinely real solid statistics, and they're actually genuinely good, because then if you know you got one meeting every 400 emails, then to get 10 meetings, you just need to 10x it and do 4,000 outreach. Which actually sounds crazy, but that's not actually a lot of outreach if you've got virtual assistants. But again, I didn't use any virtual assistants. I didn't spend my time doing lead sourcing, prospecting, any first line writing, any personalization. I put on a literal Instagram story, guys, posted it out there, and people came to me. Now, you're probably wondering, well, yeah, Montel, this worked for you because you've got like a big YouTube channel. First of all, my YouTube channel is not big. It's very, 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 very small compared to where I want it to be. Secondly, don't be like, oh, boo-hoo you, because you all have the choice to pick up a camera right now and start a personal brand. There is nothing stopping you from creating a personal brand. There's nothing stopping you from creating a consulting business. There's nothing stopping you from creating an actual agency. And the one common denominator that's going to help any business you decide, it doesn't even matter what sort of service-based business you decide to create, or any business in general, a personal brand is going to be that one thing, that one domino that can actually help all of your businesses. Think about it. Let's take Iman Gadzhi, for example. He could literally release a t-shirt with his face on it, and he would probably get to 10K per month just selling that t-shirt. One t-shirt. It could be like the obviously Iman always tries to put lots of love and quality in his products and whatnot, but he could literally create a t-shirt with his actual face on it, and because he's got so many subscribers on YouTube and such a big personal brand, he would sell the shit out of that t-shirt and probably get that to like 20K per month. He'd sell those t-shirts out instantly, in fact. What am I talking about? Like, it'd probably break his business. And the funny thing is, this is what I've noticed as well, guys. This is like a side tangent, obviously make your stuff good, but I've also noticed that most of the time these days in 2023, 2024, 2025, it's not what you know, it's who you are. It sounds really weird, but for example, if you're like a top expert at Facebook ads and you've got no personal brand, nobody's gonna know who you are. But if you're even just if you've got like 1/10 of that skill as the actual top person of Facebook ads in the world has, but you have a brand that's like got like 100,000 subscribers, you're always gonna make more money than the guy that actually knows how to run Facebook ads and is the world expert at Facebook ads. And the reason for that is because you've got an audience and you can generate inbound leads. Look at the youngest billionaire in the world. Who's the youngest billionaire in the world? That is Kylie Jenner. Well, at the moment in time, I believe it's still Kylie Jenner. And what does she have? She has a massive, massive audience. Take a look at someone like Alex Hormozi. Why do you think Alex Hormozi, who's worth multiple millions of dollars, why do you think he's spending so much time creating content pretty much every day, every other day? Don't you think his time's worth so much that it would be stupid for him to create videos? Think about how much his time's actually worth. His time is worth like eye-watering amounts is what I'm gonna say. I'm just gonna say his time is worth eye-watering amounts per hour, and he probably spends a good few hours, maybe even a day, creating content every single day. Why do you think that is, guys? Because everybody knows that personal branding is important, and this is one of the proofs right here. And as well, guys, like I said, anybody can start a personal brand. This is not just me trying to like show off or show you these crazy numbers or anything like that. I'm just showing you this because this is genuinely what's possible when you have a personal brand. Can you not see the power in this? I could probably create like an entire 4-month-long sales program on SMA, or just 4-month-long program on a consulting, like just a program, or maybe just even outreach, Upwork outreach, or just a program on sales, or program on consulting. And the thing is, I'll probably get that to 10K per month by the end of like 2 weeks. I did it literally with my new consulting business. We're already at like 15K per month or something like that already. I think it took us like 21 days to get us like 15, 16K or something like that. I don't quote me on that. Go back on my YouTube channel and you'll be able to see there's something crazy on the line of that. Like 21 days straight took me to get the business to like multiple 6 figures. Absolutely nuts. And that's because I've got a personal brand that's growing as I grow. And again, guys, like I said, most people can't even set 2 meetings a week, 3 meetings a week. I can remember back in the day, I couldn't even, when I first started my agency, this is by the way, way back in like April 2018, I remember struggling to set meetings, and it took me 17 months to land my first client. And the funny thing is, my first ever client came through an inbound channel source, and that was through LinkedIn. It was a real estate agent. I made a video about this not too long ago. But anyway, guys, hope you can see the power in this. I'll show you the follow-up message as well. So this was the actual post. I'll throw that on there again on the screen. That was the actual post on my actual Instagram. And again, I just copied and pasted that to pretty much all my other social media platforms. And then when people hit me up, I noticed that I was getting way too many DMs. So I literally had to create a template. And this was the actual template on the screen right here. And I actually just posted that, I copied and pasted that to people, and they just booked in a call with me. And this was the results right here. That was like zero effort work. And this is what I call one-to-many marketing. One-to-many marketing is when you've got an audience and you can actually, and funny thing is, I didn't even push this out to my email list. I think there's over like 3,000 something people on my email list. I didn't even push this out to my email list at all. So as you can see, I've still got another huge audience there to actually leverage as well. But guys, please build your own audience. If you need help starting your own consulting business or starting your own agency in conjunction with a personal brand, it doesn't have to be like a big YouTube channel, guys. Just create your own audience. The thing is, when I say personal brand, a lot of people get scared because you think you need to be this like super professional YouTuber. I'm not professional at all. I make so many mistakes when I make videos. I still feel uncomfortable on camera. I'm still, personally, I don't think I'm an expert in anything. Like expert, to be honest with you, in my own personal opinion, is a made up word. It's kind of like all words are made up, obviously, but when you think about it, it's kind of trippy that. But long story short, nobody comes around and starts claiming that you're an expert. You don't get a reward or a certificate that claims you're an expert in this online marketing space, online internet space, online, just business in general. No one's gonna come around and say that you're an expert. You can start charging this much now, or you can start making YouTube videos now because you're an expert. I started my YouTube channel when I was completely broke, never sold anything before in my life except for sweets in school. Quite literally, sweets in school. I think everybody did that. Quite literally. Anyway, guys, hope you've enjoyed this. If you do need help with this, book in a call below. I will actually help you start up all of these systems, create your own consulting program, create your own agency, your own backend systems, your own outreach team, your own whatever it is, your personal brand, whatever it is, whatever you need. That's pretty much what we're basically doing now. We thought about it all. Put it that way: your offer, your niche, videos, content creation. We help you with all of that. We also help you implement all of it as well. So if you do want to book in a call below, click the link below, book in a call with me, directly with me. No, I'm not going to pass you off to some highly trained sales specialist or anything like that. It's directly with me. Jump on a call with me and we'll see if this is genuinely a good fit for you. It's just simple, laid back call. I'm not pushy. I've taken over 1,000 something sales calls now, guys. And not once have I ever been pushy. Ask anybody who's jumped on a call with me. Not once. I just guide people. If you don't want to take it, you don't want to take it. Leave. If you do want to take it, 2023, 2024 is going to be extremely profitable for you. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, guys, love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Link is below. Don't forget to drop a like, comment, subscribe. Love you guys. Peace.